Yes, the holidays are finally here, with this year possibly being the worst of all time for most, if not all, people living in the world. It'll be nice to see some bright lights and decorations go up to put a forgotten smile on all of our faces. It's the time of the year where we all get together with friends and families, safely of course, eat amazing meals like it's the first time you've eaten in days. All is well and happy for everyone until the clock strikes midnight, or 6 p.m., 5 p.m., or whatever time Black Friday starts these days, and it becomes all for one and one for all to get those seemingly great deals. But when you pull out your purse or wallet to make your purchase, you realize you don't even know which credit card you should use to get the most bang for your discounted buck. Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome to Back Mehdi. I'm your host Mehdi, and I hope that chaotic and peaceful intro kind of is an eye-opener for you to realize that Black Friday as well as the holidays are actually just around the corner. So you might already know exactly what you're going to get this year for the holidays as well as Black Friday, or you might have a list for yourself as well as for your friends and family members. And I know that you're actually trying to get that big sale for all the purchases that you're going to be making this year. You might already know exactly what you're going to be buying this year as well as for all of your loved ones. Or you might actually already have a list of items that you're trying to get for the holidays as well as Black Friday shopping. Guess that's my list for this year. And even if you don't know what you're going to be getting this year, I'm sure you're still going to end up with a shopping cart full of items, just like, I tend to do every year. So getting these products, very easy. But knowing which credit card to use to get the most bang for your buck, the most rewards out of it, that's the difficult part. And that's why I'm here to try to help you guys out with that common problem that we all have every single year on maybe not getting the most rewards from those credit cards that we use. And I'm going to be going over 3 credit cards that I believe you should have at least one of those cards, and probably use that card for your purchases this year for Black Friday and your other holiday shopping. So we'll go ahead and get started looking at these 3 cards, but it's actually not going to be me that's going to be going over these 3 cards. It's going to be someone that's a little bit more wiser than me, a little bit more intelligent, and his name is Professor M. Try not to tell him that he's not a professor. It makes him feel a little bad, but we'll let him have his moment. Professor M, please, if you don't mind giving a lecture to these fine viewers here on the 3 credit cards that we were talking about earlier. You won't be disappointed, I promise. Hello, class. Today will be... What was that? They're not students? They're YouTube viewers? I'm still getting paid, right? Okay. Very well then. Hello, YouTube viewers. My name is Professor M, and I'm no credit card expert, but I would what you call a credit card connoisseur. Yes, I have very, very many credit cards, and I'm very fond of them. I know quite a bit of them. I research, study. I do a lot with credit cards. I love them. And so that's why I'm here to talk about 3 very important credit cards that I think at least you should have one of these when you're doing your holiday shopping, your Black Friday shopping, all that good stuff. And I completely understand this year is very, very different than any year that we've had before in terms of holiday shopping as well as Black Friday shopping. But even if you were going to make some of these purchases otherwise, I would still recommend having one of these cards so you can get some cash back that you were going to make purchases on regardless. So like if you were going to buy the new iPhone 12 phone this year, might as well have a credit card that you can get 5% back, maybe more. So let's go ahead and get started with these 3 credit cards, with the first one being one of my favorites of all time. I've had for over 2 years now, and I feel like it's a very low profile credit card, and it's called the US Bank Cash Plus Rewards credit card. And with this credit card, I actually make my normal purchases just like I normally would for fast food, electronics, whatever it might be. And I've been able to get $552 cash back in those 2 years. And it comes out to be $23 per month on purchases that I would have made otherwise, which is amazing. So let's go ahead and take a look at this credit card right now and see why is it so good and why you should have this credit card. So currently this credit card offers you a $200 intro bonus. You have to do 2 things. You do have to apply online. So even if you do try calling on the phone and applying, they'll probably tell you to go ahead and go online to get the intro bonus that they're offering. The other thing is that you do have to spend $500 within the first 90 days of opening that credit card. So looking at the rewards for this credit card, they offer 5% cash back on your first $2,000 each quarter on 2 categories you choose. And we'll actually look at the categories that they have currently in terms of the sample merchants. So for example, if we click on fast food on their website, you can see the names of fast foods that they offer 5% cash back for. It's going to be things like In-N-Out, Panda Express, McDonald's. I'm sure a lot of these are common at places you might be eating from, Chick-fil-A, etc. And it doesn't just limit itself from these locations only. I have gotten 5% back from other locations as well, so it does expand from just this list. And another favorite category of mine is electronic stores. So if you click on that, you can see Apple Store, Best Buy, and etc. A lot of these other electronic places. And of course, it doesn't limit itself to just these locations. And you can click on any of these items that you're seeing here for sample merchants, and you get to choose 2 categories from these 5% locations that you see here. When you're looking at the 2% cashback categories, you actually only get to choose one of those. I like to choose the grocery stores. Maybe you'll choose gas stations or even restaurants, and then you get 1% back on everything else. Some other benefits on this card: there's no limit on total cash back, and you have a variety of options to get your cash back from. So you can get it from statement credit, direct deposit, checking and savings, as well as reward cards. Some additional info: they actually have no annual fee, and then they do have a balance transfer fee of 3%, minimum $5. And then the list I'm providing here is just additional info. You can go ahead and pause the video if you need to take a look at any of these, but these are more just late fees, other fees that this card has. So as you can see, you get to choose 5% from 2 categories, which is already an amazing deal. I personally would choose Apple or Best Buy or some of these electronic stores for sure to get the 5% back from, so that when you're doing your holiday shopping, which most of the time it tends to be electronics, you're going to get 5% back on your purchases. Now, the second credit card I want to go over is called the Discover It Cashback Credit Card. I've had this credit card maybe for 6-7 years now. It's been a very long time. I've had this credit card since, I would say, in my college days. I've been using it for a long time, and I don't really use it as much anymore. If anything, I don't really use it at all. The best thing about this card is actually their intro bonus, which is only more just for that first year. The intro bonus is that you get a complete cashback match at the end of your first year. So let's say with all the purchases you've been making, you got $500 cash back throughout the entire first year. Then Discover is actually going to match that dollar for dollar, so you end up getting $1,000 cash back for the entire year. So if you made 5% for a particular purchase, you can double that and say it's 10% that you got for whatever purchase you made. One thing that I'm not really a big fan of is that they have a rotating category system for their 5% cashback. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but it does vary from grocery stores to restaurants to gas stations, etc. We can actually take a look if you want here. You can see the different categories that they have for Discover for this particular year, and it'll probably be a little bit different for 2021, and then 1% cash back for everything else. Some other benefits: rewards never expire. You can redeem them at any amount, and you can use rewards at Amazon.com. Some additional info: the annual fee is also $0. One thing you might be very much interested in is the purchase intro APR is actually 0% for the first 14 months. And then again, there's going to be a list of items here. You can actually take a look at the fees, and feel free to pause the video if you need to. One thing to note is that the foreign transaction fee is actually 0%, unlike the US bank where it was actually 3%. And now we're going to be talking about the most recent credit card that I've gotten, and I just got it last month. It's the Amazon Prime Rewards credit card. I mostly got this credit card because I wanted the $100 off from a purchase that I was making on Amazon, and so, for me, it ended up being a good deal. There are actually 2 credit cards that you can get for this. It's going to be Amazon Rewards Visa Signature Card or the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa Signature Card. And they do have different cashback percentages that you get. As we take a look at the intro bonus, you get a $60 gift card. If you get the Amazon Rewards Visa Signature Card, it is instant upon approval of the card. And then, as I was talking about the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa card, you get a $100 gift card, and as I was just mentioning, that I used it for one of my Amazon purchases. In terms of reward, it is 3% back for the Amazon Rewards Visa Signature Card at Amazon.com as well as Whole Foods Market. And if you have the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa card that I have, you get 5% back for Amazon.com purchases as well as Whole Foods Market. Works out pretty well for me because I do make a lot of Amazon purchases. So if you do as well, and you do have to have Amazon Prime, so you cannot have this card if you don't have Amazon Prime. If you don't, you can go with the Amazon Rewards card where it's going to be 3% back, which is not bad, but it's not going to be as much as the Prime membership one. And some more rewards for both cards. You do get 2% cash back for gas, restaurants, and drugstores, and then 1% cash back on everything else. So for some other benefits, you can redeem for cashback, gift cards, and travel. And then some additional info that you can take a look at. The annual fee is $0, but technically if you have Amazon Prime, you actually already technically are paying an annual fee if you're paying it $119 per year, or if you're a student, $59 a year, or if you're paying monthly, $12.99 per month or $6.49 per month. And then here's some additional info where you can see some of the fees that this card has. And that's actually going to be it for me. I went over the 3 cards that I wanted to go over. I hope you do decide to at least choose one of these cards. So in regards to maybe just choosing one of these, I would be in different situations. If you want a long-term credit card, I would choose the US bank card, as there's fast food options, there's long-term options that you can get 5% back for. If you shop at Amazon a lot and you have Prime, I would recommend the Amazon Prime rewards card. And if you're looking for a credit card just for 1 year, I would recommend the Discover It cashback, so you can get the cashback match. So you pretty much get double the rewards for all the purchases you're going to be making using this credit card. So that's it for me. I hope you did enjoy my lecture portion. I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to Mehdi. He's going to close it out. So, Mehdi, was that a great presentation from Professor M or what? I mean, let's give it up for him. I would say that was phenomenal. He did an amazing job going through all 3 of those credit cards. And it really makes me want to go and get one of those credit cards, at least. I mean, I don't know which one I want yet. I want all of them. So if anything, I might end up getting all 3. Probably not recommended to get all 3 of them right now at the same time, but I'll probably spread it across a few months. But I definitely do want all 3 credit cards at some point. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's the first video that's been up on this channel. Do hit that like button if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested and looking forward to more videos on credit cards or even personal finance down the line maybe. If you can, leave a comment below and let me know if you are actually interested in one of these credit cards or maybe multiple of these and are going to get them. So let me know in the comments below if you can. Alright, that's it for me. That's it for Professor M. Hope you guys have an amazing week. Hopefully you guys have an amazing Black Friday as well as the holiday shopping they're going to be doing. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time. Take care.